We would like to now bring up to the podium Lydia Hall, our newest Eagle Scout. Thank you.
Hi, so to start this off, how are y'all doing today? Hi, my name, I should have probably started out with that, shouldn't I? Hi, my name is Lydia Hall, and I'm with Troop 1232 in Towanda, Kansas. Well, yeah. And I'm also from Ship 1 in Andover. Highly suggest you guys should do that. And I'm a senior at Circle High School, also in Towanda, Kansas. And so I'm a writer, so I guess my life has always seemed like a story to me. And sure, a lot of people would be like, oh, that's great, you get to be the main character, right? Unfortunately not. For most of my life, I have felt like a side character, like one of the bystanders who doesn't even get mentioned in the story. I wouldn't even be able to make it to the end of the story. Unfortunately, I'd be the one who dies tragically for the main character's backstory. And sure, I guess a lot of interesting things have happened to me, like spending 3 weeks in Africa, doing a bunch of things in Scouts, which is also fun, and having a big family. But it seems more like I'm watching from the sidelines and narrating everyone else's story. So, I'm the second oldest of 6 kids who love to fight and debate with each other. We all love to be outside and be active, so all of us are involved in some form of scouting. The oldest 4 of us are involved in Sea Scouts, Ship 1, again, highly recommend, and, I lost my place. And we get to enjoy kayaking and canoeing, and we also hope to become certified scuba divers. And then 4 of us, not the same 4, are also active in Scouts BSA, formerly known as Boy Scouts of America. And my youngest brother is now a Tiger Scout. With all of us involved in Scouts, my parents decided to become Scout leaders. My dad helps in the pack, and my mom is the Scoutmaster for the girls' troop, and she's also an adult leader in the ship. Once again, highly recommend. This year, I decided to stop being on the sidelines and write my own story. I worked on my Eagle Scout project, a school supplies drive for foster kids. I wanted to help let them know that there are people in the world who care about them, and they also I can totally talk. They also deserve brand new school supplies. Oops. And then after that, I spent my summer working at Quivira Scout Ranch as a lifeguard. I enjoyed teaching kids how to swim, kayak, and canoe. I was also known at summer camp for my positive attitude and high fives. I also had the chance to staff National Youth Leadership Training as a troop guide. I spent the week with a group of 12 to 19-year-olds, teaching them leadership and communication skills. I have already agreed to staff again this year as the scribe and photographer. A couple of months later, I took on the leadership position as the Territory Yeoman for Sea Scouts. The territory covers 5 states. The yeoman is responsible for taking the minutes of every meeting and sharing the information with other Sea Scouts in the territory to review the minutes. In addition to, in addition to my leadership positions, I have a strong interest in mental health. When I ran cross country, I enjoyed running alongside of struggling runners and encouraging them to the finish line. My vision is to help people facing mental health challenges. There are many different facets to mental health, and they don't always affect everyone the same way. Like, you can still experience happiness and joy even in the middle of depression. And I want to help raise awareness for mental health. And I believe I can help raise awareness for that by being a leader, whether at school, church, or Scouts. I plan to normalize the conversation around them, and I want to let people know that it is normal to have a mental health challenge, and there is no shame in getting help. In fact, it's advised to get help. Because we all need help from time to time, and that is why we live in a community. Scouting helps to address mental health through, Scouting helps to address mental health through leadership, support, and encouragement. Older Scouts can also help not only mentoring for advancement, but to help support and encourage Scouts throughout their own individual journeys. Scouting helps an individual struggling with mental health challenges by promoting self-care through providing a social network, getting individuals outdoors, and through educational opportunities based on the Scouts' individual interests. Scouting BSA also helps promote diversity by being open to everyone, including all youth, and it also helps include all youth in decision-making and activities. So, when the fall semester of my senior year started, I dreaded 2 of my classes. I was sure these 2 classes were going to be very difficult because I struggle a lot with technology, and these were technology classes. And I was encouraged to give them a try, and it turns out that these 2 classes were some of my favorites. In fact, my Cam 2 class that I dreaded has turned into a new hobby of graphic design and making stickers. The leadership positions I have held in Scouting, which are a senior patrol leader scribe and now a junior assistant scoutmaster, have helped give me an idea of what I want to do in the future. My passion is to help people in any way I can within law enforcement, whether it's as a police officer, forensic scientist, or a detective. I've always admired that law enforcement personnel will do what's right and save as many people as they can, even when it's difficult. They're the first to arrive on the scene, often doing their best to intervene and help people. They protect everyone, even if the person was criticizing or being really rude to them earlier. My ultimate goal is to become an FBI agent, to help ensure other people have the chance to write their stories as I continue to write my own. One of the biggest challenges I've faced is teaching and leading others. My summer job had me teaching Scouts how to swim, kayak, and canoe. I also had to prepare to teach Scouts leadership skills involving how to communicate clearly and have the person receiving the message understand it. I'm not very good at public speaking, as you guys have probably noticed.
You're doing great.
Thank you. I'm also very bad at teaching, which is why I struggled with teaching so much. I overcame my struggle by planning out what I was going to teach and practicing what I was going to say. I asked others to help me evaluate what I needed to improve on. And so, with everyone's help, I was able to teach more clearly and help others in a more effective way. So, as a senior patrol leader for my scout troop, I struggled to plan a lot and lead my troop. To improve my leadership skills, I took a 2-day course called Introduction to Leadership Skills Training. And then later, I attended a full-week leadership training course at Quivira Scout Ranch called National Youth Leadership Training. If your Scouts are 14, you should go to this. This training taught me the importance of planning and how to communicate effectively. To further improve my skills, I agreed to help staff the leadership courses, and I am continuing to take on additional leadership opportunities to further improve on my skills. As a territory yeoman, I will continue to improve on my listening and communication skills so I can communicate the correct information for both the youth and adults participating. I will continue to improve my communication and leadership skills throughout my life, as there will always be room for improvement. In fact, in July, I plan to attend the National Advanced Youth Leadership Experience at Philmont Scout Ranch in New Mexico to further develop my leadership skills. The continued improvement of these skills will help me in my future career in law enforcement and even in everyday activities such as raising a family and building relationships. Communication is something I believe that everyone should try to improve on, because good communication is essential for everything that we do. Previously, I felt like a bystander, watching everyone's lives and talents unfold while I remained stuck. Now I know, even though I'm still not the main character, I can be a supporting character and support the other characters and help encourage them to not give up, even when it seems hard, because I believe that they can do it no matter what the challenge is. And to sum it up, Scouting has influenced my life by teaching me to become more involved in the lives of others through teamwork, leadership opportunities, and the support I receive from Scouters. So thank you for supporting Scouts BSA, because being a Scout really does change people's lives. And it's really rewarding to watch them grow up and experience positive changes. Thank you.
Let's encourage her, you guys. Very good. Thank you, Lydia. She is our up-and-coming leader. Watch for her. She'll be up here leading this whole scout troop someday.